Hey guys, it's your boy Brett coming to you again with another YouTube video here for Summer's War. A lot of you guys told me that my last video got cut off, so I'm going to pick up exactly where I left off here, which is we're talking about Ramagos here. So let me pick this up real quick and then we'll continue on about runes. So with Ramagos, what you want to do, again we're talking about his skills. So I think last thing I said is this ability here inflicts back to the enemy the amount of HP he's lost in damage. So again, if he is at 20,000 hit points, for example, you get him down to 10,000, he does his clean shot, he's going to inflict 10,000 back, and then of course he's going to use his crouch ability to beef up his defense and recover his HP by 30%. So just the last little bit on that from the last video. Sorry that got cut off. I only get 15 minutes, so I'm trying to squeeze these in until things get bigger and I get a little more time. But let's jump right into runes. Since we're on Ramagos, we're going to talk about him real quick. As you can see, I have mine runed energy, but you do see some vampire runes in there. I'm going to talk about that. Again, Ramagos, we want him as much HP as possible. So you can see I have him HP, HP, and HP. So let's start it from the very beginning. As you can see, I've got 6 slots here. If anybody tells you you need to rune something HP, 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 2, 4, 6, that's exactly what you see. 2, 4, 6. All right. And 1, 3, and 5, you're going to see 1 is always going to be attack. Your 3 is always going to be defense. And your 5 is always going to be an HP. Now you'll notice these are flat stats. And 1, 3, and 5. Okay, so let's start with the top rune. You're going to see that attack is plus 10. That will go up. That resistance there, that's directly under the 10. I call that a ghost rune, or not a ghost rune, a ghost stat or a fake stat. What's going to happen with that is that stat is permanent. It is never going to go up on that rune. So if it's something there, yes, it's a boost, but no, you're never going to see that pop up. So when you power this up, if you're hoping for resistance to go up, don't expect it to. It's not going to move. As you can see, my attack is 3%, my HP is another 4%, my crit damage is 3%. For that on Ramagos, that's a decent rune. Again, for a 4-star, why? Because I want him with HP, I want him with a high attack, and then of course when he does his clean shot, I want that crit damage to be as high as possible. My 2-slot rune here, I have HP. Again, you see that speed plus 2 underneath. That's never going to go up. I have crit rate, which means how often he'll crit. Accuracy, if he was inflicting dots, that's what you want accuracy for. That attack underneath there, that is a flat stat. That's not what I want. But again, this is a 4-star rune. It's not going to be permanent. In a perfect world, you'll see the percentage, and then all the substats, what we call them, will all be percentage runes as well. The only stat in this whole game that you want that is flat is speed. And I'll point out one of those here. I think I have one on Chloe I can point out, which is a good reference. Again, your 3-slot rune. Again, defense is going to be flat. There's no sub rune under defense, so I didn't get like I call it a ghost rune. I've got my crit damage at 5%, HP at 8%, which again, he's an HP monster. Your speed's at 8. Again, that's always going to be flat, and my resistance is 6. Resistance on him is okay. You don't want him put to sleep at his last little bit when you want him to do his clean shot, so you don't want him put to sleep or frozen or stunned for any reason. Again, slot 4, HP again. I've got HP 99. I've got attack there. You notice not many of these are powered up. I was trying to get all the runes I wanted in place before I started wasting the mana on powering them up, so just some things I have in place if I need to use them as a last result. So as you can see what's going on there, nothing too special again. That 5-slot rune, again HP. I've got that ghost stat of attack 3%. I've got crit damage at 7, speed at 3, HP at 12. Not a bad rune. It is a 4-star. Of course, I'm looking for 5 and 6 stars, but again, to get him going, nothing bad there. And then 6, we're going back to HP. As you can see, crit damage, resistance, defense, yeah. You don't want him to die, but at the same point, you don't want him to not take any damage based on his 2 big abilities. Again, that clean shot and his crouch. Again, let's give you a little better idea of what we're talking about runes. Let's go to Chloe. I think she's doing pretty good. So Chloe, as you can see, I've got all energy. Energy is a 15% HP boost. I've got that on her times 3. Uh, Again, one slot, as you can see, attack, accuracy, HP, speed, crit damage. I like that rune on hers, pretty good. 2 slot, speed, 25. I've got resistance, defense, defense 23%, HP. Honestly, I don't like this rune. Even though that speed is really high, which is what you want, I've got 2 flat subs underneath. Resistance, yeah, again, you don't want to go to sleep, but I can deal without that. I don't need a flat defense. She doesn't really need a defense percentage. She could use an HP percentage there, but again, that's not. So that +9 on this rune isn't going anywhere past that. If if I even keep it, it's really there right now for the speed until I find something better. Now here you've got defense +9. Again, the fake ghost accuracy stat, resistance, HP, crit damage, not bad. She's got HP on slot 4. Again, resistance, defense, a flat HP rune. You can't double up on stats on the rune, meaning I can't have HP percentage as a main stat and then get HP percentage as a flat stat. So I can deal with this for right now, but I'm not going to level that anymore. The +6 here, again, attack, speed, crit rate. Yeah, I can live with it, but not exactly what I'm looking for. I'm looking for more HP. And then here, again, as you can see, HP, resistance, crit rate, attack. Again, nothing bad, but that won't go past 9 either. Let's check out her stats. As you can see, she's packing, almost 19,000. Or actually, no, was it 18? Yeah, 19,000 HP, which is what you want. Her attack, over 500. Her defense, getting close to 700 there. It's not bad, but I'm not focused on the defense with her. Her speed, it can be faster, but I need the better runes to have on her. As you can see, her crit rate means she only crits 22% of the time. Her crit damage is 62%. Resistance is 46. Accuracy is 17. She's not inflicting dots, so the accuracy on her is not really a big deal. Her resistance, yeah, you don't want to put to sleep all the time. She's going to be, she's usually my main support. Crit damage, if she crits and her crit rate, honestly, for me, aren't too big, but it's nice. Her big ability for me, I'm going to check out her skills, is going to be her Fanatic, which all allies are invincible for 1 turn and gain immunity for 2 turns, and then her heal. So with that said, this right here is pretty much her standard attack. Inflicts damage proportionate to your max HP and recovers 30% of the inflicted damage. So again, HP, she heals, puts up a shield, and gets immunity. And then her leadership ability increases defense of all ally monsters in the arena by 27%. So that tells you her leadership is arena only. Other guys have defense abilities. Some guys have HP abilities. They'll tell you if it works for everybody all the time or in a specific spot. So keep that in mind as you start to progress through the game. So again, her runes, as you can see, I have it set like that. And that's her. Now, I'm going to try to give you guys an idea of a completely horrible rune. I know I have a few, so they should be easy to find. Let's see what I've got in here. Actually, let me talk about this. This is what's called a vanilla rune. It's, fresh out the box, HP 5%, no substats, not boosted, nothing. If you absolutely positively need to fill a slot, use something like this. You can always power it up before you engrave it and see what it pops out for you. It may turn out to be a halfway decent rune, but again, if that first power up doesn't do anything big, I'd maybe go +6, nothing further. Unless it rolls something really, really big for you there. Other than that, this right here, I would consider this a completely crappy rune. Here's why. Yes, it's attack 20%. It has that ghost stat of 4%, which I would want that further down, so it actually hopefully boost up. I've got HP as a flat rune, and I've only got 3 speed on it. And as you can see, it is +7 already. It's not going anywhere. That rune is actually and get rid of that now, that rune is a sell for me. You know, it's not worth anything. Other runes though, that right there is a good rune. It's not the best, but here's why it's a good rune. It's +6. The attack is 46. It's got 8 speed, 6% crit 6% crit rate, 4% crit damage, but it has a flat HP. Good rune, or I call it decent rune. Not necessarily good, but it's a decent rune for a 4-star. Something you'll put on your monster until you get something bigger going. Okay. I know I have. I forgot which one it was that popped. Fatal. Was it this one? No, it's the one we just talked about. I had another rune that dropped here, and I don't know. There we go. It's that one and this one. Okay, let's talk about this one. So let's get out of here. This is a blade rune. As you can see, it's not boosted. It's a 5-star. Yes, it's got the go 7% attack. That's great, but it's got accuracy, resistance, crit rate. As you can see, the two set of these boost your crit rate by 12%. This is what I want. This is a good rune. It can be better, but this starting off is a good rune. If you happen to have a 5-star that looks like this, it's a good rune. You can boost it up, and somewhere in here, these are going to go up, hopefully, in what you want. This one here, see 4-star rune. This is a good rune and will get better. Now the hope is that you get something like this with 5 or 6-star rune, but this is a prime example of what you want. All the substats are percentage. They're the ones you want since it's a crit rate rune. You have attack, you have resistance, you have HP, and you have crit damage. So you're going to get your crit rate with having at least 2 of these on there. Your attack's going to go up, your HP is going to go up, your crit damage is going to go up. This is a good rune. This is something that you're looking for to pop, but hopefully with 5 or 6 stars, because the stats are just that much better. Other than that, let's see, something like this, as you can see, again, good rune, 5-star, dropped 6% HP, 6% attack, 5% speed, 3% resistance. Again, out the box, great rune, something you can put on a monster, and all you have to do is power it up, and these are going to go a lot better. Other than that, runes-wise, not a whole lot. Very, very simple. We're going to talk about 2-slot. You're always going to find that's where your speed is going to drop. Again, speed is the only flat rune you want, and that's here. So you'll always find speed here. Speed will never drop as a primary stat in 4 or 6. All right. Here, you're going to find your crit rate and crit damage and your HP. You will never find speed in slot 4. All right. And then here, you'll find mostly resistance and accuracy. You really won't find those in 2 and 4. So keep in mind, if you're looking for a 6-slot speed rune, you're wasting your time. It's just not going to drop because they don't drop in that slot. So keep that in mind. Other than that, you always want percentages. You never want an HP 6-star flat rune as your primary stat because it's just not going to do a whole lot. You always want those percentages. So if somebody says you want Fatal Blade, attack, 2, 4, 6, that means you want in 2-slot, you want attack percentage, 4-slot, you want attack percentage, 6-slot, you want attack percentage. And then to go along with attack with something like a Fatal Blade, so for instance, Fatal, attack percentage +35, Blade, crit rate +25. So if somebody's telling you to go to the Fatal Blade setup, you want attack, crit damage attack, maybe crit rate attack, and your substats, you're going to be looking for attack, crit rate, crit damage, speed, HP, your primary stats. You're not going to be looking for accuracy and percentage in those stats. So with that said, we're going to pick let me talk about focus real quick. Same thing, if somebody tells you focus, in a focus rune, you're looking for resistance, maybe crit rate, crit damage, attack. You want to see accuracy because accuracy is how your dots are going to apply. So you want to make sure if you have somebody who's dealing dots, they have a lot of accuracy from their runes to post and get those dots active. So just a quick brief introduction to runes. We'll probably pick up into it later as the week goes on. I'll get a little more in detail, show you some more characters. I'll take a character out the box and build them up and show you how I would want them to see, and hopefully we can break it up and just give you more of an expanded knowledge on runes. But this right here cost me about 3 months of the game, so I hope that helps for you. It's your boy Brett. I'll talk to you guys in the next video. You guys have a good one. Later.